back to another cruise tour. Today we're going to be touring the Carnival Paradise. We are right now on deck 7, and on deck 7 of this ship you will actually find your promenade, and this is where you will come in onto the ship when you arrive. This is the actual bar and the promenade. This is what the promenade looks like. Look at how beautiful. How much character does this ship has? Look at how pretty this ship is all together, guys. And they have some, this is the last cruise for the Halloween season. So this is the bar. On this same deck, you'll find your shore excursions desk, which is right here. And you will also find your guest services desk here as well on deck 7. So on deck 7 you also will find the art is also located on deck 7. So let's walk a little bit so you guys can see. This is the art area on this ship, and they have some beautiful artwork. This ship is a small ship. It holds about 2,000 and change customers. This ship has about 16 decks altogether. Most of their decks is all cabins. Everything is located on deck 7, 8, 9, and 10. So as we're doing this tour today, you guys are gonna get to see these decks and what they have to offer to you. They have elevator banks on the forward, midship, and aft of the ship. So this is pretty much deck 7, and we're gonna get ready to go up one so that you guys can see deck 8. Okay, so we made it to deck 8, and on this deck you will have, on the forward of the ship, you will find Normandy. Normandy is your theater, but it also has your Effie store. It has your Effie store here where you can find all your jewelry. Then you have your Normandy theater. So this is the entrance. You also have Pandora, where you have all your charms and things like that here, and also the fun shops, guys. You will find the fun shops here on deck 8. And as we continue, you also have Elation. Elation is one of your restaurants on there, and you will also find the library. So let's go check that out so that you guys can see. So on deck 8 you have the Portside Liquor and Tobacco store located here. You also have some restrooms. This is for the ladies, and across is for the gentlemen. You can also find your library, which is really kind of cool if you can see. We'll go in there and we'll do like a little tour of this place so that you can see. Just so that you guys know a little information about this beautiful library, they actually host the chef's table in here. If for those of you that don't know, chef's table is at a cost. I think it's like under $100 a person to have the chef's table. They have beautiful artwork here. They have books and also games that you will find here. And as we exit, you will find the Elation restaurant. This is the Elation restaurant. It's for the people that have the My Time dining. And they even have a copy of the actual Elation. This is the Carnival Elation, guys. I don't know if you guys, how many of you guys remember the Carnival Elation? It didn't even have balconies back in the time when Elation was here. And this is what the actual restaurant looks like. This is if you're doing my time dining, this is what it would look like. Tomorrow we're gonna have a sea day, so we're having a sea day brunch here tomorrow. Something else that you will find here on deck 8 is the piano bar. So you'll find the piano bar here, which is really nice. And they're cleaning it, so I'm not gonna go in there, but this is the piano bar. So we're gonna go up to deck 9 and we're gonna see what deck 9 also has to offer to you guys. But in meantime, on deck 8 you'll find Circle C, which is for the 12 and 14-year-old kids. So you'll find that here. We made it to deck 9. This is another side of the Normandy. This is the top portion of that theater. Man, look at everything we have here on deck 9. We have the United States Bar, the Queen Mary, the Rotterdam Elations Restaurant, Carnival Boulevard Cafe, Paradise Atrium, Destiny Restaurant, Virtual World, Rex, the Leonardo, and the conference room. That's all here. So as we continue to do our tour here on this ship, you'll find the arcade is housed here in deck 9. So here's what the arcade looks like. Pretty neat. So this is what the arcade looks like. It's pretty neat. The kids will love this. You also have another entrance to the Normandy right there. There's another restroom. You will find Pixels here. So you have all your photography and all of that. You'll find it here on Pixels. And also one of the cool things that they also have on this deck is that you have your bonsai sushi, guys. Crazy how little this bonsai sushi is, but they actually have one that is available for you guys. So this is it. This is your bonsai sushi express, and there are that's the menu and the prices. Another thing that this has is the Majestic Casino. Casino is not like huge, but it's not small either. And they have a whole bunch of seating here. And then they have the casino on this side. They have these pretty cool cut for cash machines as well, very colorful. They have the fabulous Las Vegas coin pusher machine. It is right now almost 1 something in the morning, and there are still people in the casino. Then you have the bar here in the middle. Okay, right here we made it to the Leonardo, and this is what the Leonardo is, and this is what that it's kind of like another venue. They actually do some auto auctions and different things like that on here. So they also have your Carnival insider spot where you can find all the different ports of calls and what they sell. And there's also a person here, the Carnival insider, that will give you some scoops on where to buy your stuff and things like that. On deck 9 you also find the Java Blue Cafe, and they have your menu there. These are the people that make your coffees in the morning, chocolate, and things like that. On the next stop that we have, you have the Rex Club. So you have the Rex Club here, which is this one. and then you have your guest store, and then your Rotterdam bar, and also your comedy club. Okay, we made it to deck 10. This is where it houses Guy Burger Joint, which is here, and this is where you will find all the toppings. You will also find a seafood area. This is where they actually cook all your seafood and things like that here. And this is where it also houses the Blue Iguana Cantina. This is their salsa bar and all of that, but this part here is for the burritos. And then you have your taco area on this side. This is located on deck 10 on the Lido. Right now we're entering the Paris restaurant, so that's where we're entering right now. And technically the Paris restaurant is all your buffet. So this is all your buffet. This is where you will find your breakfast, your snacks, and your lunch and dinner, if that's what you're looking for. So this is the buffet area. The pizza here is open till 4 o'clock in the morning. They actually have beer on tap, which you're gonna see here shortly. So you're gonna see the beer on tap, which is right here. And this is where you would find your beer on tap. You will put your sell-in sign card right there. You get a cup and then you pour your beer. This is what your buffet looks like. They have two same stations. They have one to your port side and one to your starboard side. They also have your coffees and your hot chocolate. They have this is where you get all your desserts and cookies and things like that during the day. They also have an omelet station, and that omelet station becomes a deli station. They have the swirls here as well. And they actually have a bar on the back. So this is where you will get your omelets in the morning, but you will also get your deli here. This is your station where you will get your bar, and then you have your pizza down there. Just keep in mind that this area has, this is your buffet. This is called the Paris restaurant, and you have two sides to your deli. I'm sorry, not to your deli, to your breakfast or lunch or dinner. So this is the other side. So you have one in your starboard side, one in your port side. You will also find another beer dispensary or station on the starboard side and the port side, as well as your chocolates and your coffees.